Well, hello guys, and welcome back to the Lynn Life. Today, I'm going to go on my first e-bike ride of the year. I don't know how far we're going to go. My brakes are a little off in the back, and I ran out of mineral spirits for my hydraulic brakes, so I ordered some. I don't have it back yet, but I think we'll be able to make do. If not, the cameras will be rolling, and it ought to be spectacular. So let's get going.
My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynn, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynn Life.
Let's show you how I'm going to record this today. Okay, right now I'm recording on my regular vlogging camera, but I'm going to show you what I got going on the bicycle. Okay, right here I got my 360 camera. That's going to do most of the recording. However, it doesn't do so good with audio. You'll hear nothing but a bunch of wind. And on me, I have my GoPro hooked up with a microphone, so that should make some better audio. Should be able to hear me a lot better. And with the 360 camera, I can give you front views as well as rear views. You know, a view of me, actually. So as long as I can match that up, match the audio up from the GoPro to the 360, we should be good, and it won't look like a bad foreign movie that's been dubbed or something. So we'll see how that works. But either way, I'm going to get out. The weather looks all right. Yesterday was very warm. We were well into the 70s, upper 70s. We did our first grilling of the year. I cooked some chicken on the grill. Been kind of preparing, getting things ready outside for the summer. And but the weather's crazy. So yesterday was upper 70s. This morning was the 50s. Now it's in like 61, 62 outside. And Monday supposed to be in the 30s again. We're even talking about possibility of a little bit of snow. I don't think it'll accumulate or anything like that. And then as the week goes on, it gets warm again. Welcome to springtime in upstate New York. It's kind of crazy. But hey, let's get on the bike, and we can talk while we're on the bike a little bit more. We're off. This bike is incredibly dirty as well, but we're moving. We're moving down the road. And at 62 degrees, and I just have a sweatshirt on, it's cold. Probably not going to go real long because I don't have the brakes. We'll go around the block. But we're moving. I'm getting out. I'm doing something. Been working on the motorcycle as well. Got the battery back in it. It's all powered up. Got it out once. Okay. There we go. Yeah, my rear brakes don't do much. They gotta be bled. There's a car behind me here. I guess they're turning. Okay, pedaling along here. Oh, it's not too bad right now. I don't have that headwind. That was a rough headwind. Not as windy right now. Not too bad. But yeah, we got, I've been working on the patio, trying to get the patio ready. Lynn's been itching to get outside. And clean the patio up. We haven't put anything out there yet, really. Sorry, I cleaned the grill yesterday. And that's why I ended up cooking some chicken out there. We got a lot to do this spring. Making a list of things that you gotta do. We gotta do some painting. A bunch of other stuff. I imagine sometime this week may mow the lawn for the first time. I don't want to be the first one. I'm waiting for someone else to mow their lawn first. I go, okay, now we can mow the lawn. But it's getting a little uneven. I'm looking at other people's lawns here. They're beginning to get shaggy now. And this is about the time. End of April, you start mowing, and then that's it. You're set for the year. Keep mowing at least once a week. Dandelions will be up soon. Okay, I'm going to take a right up here. Little falls right there. I don't know if you can see that. Stop for this car. Back off. There we go. Yeah, it feels good to get out and do a little pedaling. I like it. A little walking sometimes, a little pedaling another time. Gotta get out and do a little exercise on a regular basis. Keep these old bones limber. If you don't move them, they don't move so well. Buds are starting to appear on the trees. Yeah, some of them down there have beginning to look a little green. Happens quick. One week there's nothing, the next week things are getting green. Now, one thing I have coming up, got to do some work on the motorcycle. I got rear shocks that got to be put on. I have the shocks, and I want to change the oil. So, my neighbor's going to help me with that. He has a motorcycle lift in his garage, and he's a mechanic. So, that's the plan. And I'm gonna change the oil while he watches, oversees everything. And then we're gonna change the locks, or not locks, the shocks out on the back. I bought them last year. It's one shock that started leaking fluid. So I did ride it last year, with one shock for a while, the rest of the year after I figured out what the issue was. This year I want to make sure I change the shocks before I ride it any distance. So we should be good. And change the oil. And the plan is to vlog that. I want to vlog my motorcycle maintenance. Now it's getting windy going down this hill, boy. Ooh. I'm going about 25 miles, almost, no, not quite 25, 24 miles an hour. $25 now, and a big truck going in front of me. Workers on the side cleaning up. Our highway department in this town they're exceptional. I know those guys. They're very good. Do a great job. Work hard. Keep our streets clear of snow. Clean up afterwards in the spring. They work hard. Okay. Just rounded the clubhouse turn, heading back to home. It's a good first day out. I want to bleed these brakes before I go any distance. So my transportation situation needs work yet. Got to finish the bike maintenance and finish the maintenance on the e-bike, and I should be set for the season. My front brakes are fine on this, and it's a little bit unlike a regular bicycle because this thing's so heavy. So when you apply the front brakes on this, it doesn't send you flying like a regular bicycle would do. Got to be aware that momentum's going to send you forward a little bit, but it works. I always went by a house, they're always selling eggs. You can see a little blue sky up there. Wow. So it's going to take a little bit more work to edit this vlog because I'm actually using, well, 2 cameras now. And then there's my intro and outro will be done on the other camera. So 3 cameras. Work it all together. Using an audio track from one. Ooh, it's chilly. Feels like a hurricane when you're going down the road. I'm getting that headwind again. And with just a sweatshirt on, you really need a windbreaker on or something on over the sweatshirt. I think of that every year and I never do it. Once it gets warm. If I was out yesterday on this, I'd be in shorts and a t-shirt. But not today. All right, back from the ride. We made it, despite only having front brakes. Had a little bit of back brakes, but not much. They're hydraulic. They got to be bled. I've always had some issues with the rear brakes on this bike. I may have to replace it at some point. The Shimano brakes. They're good brakes, but I don't know a whole lot about working on hydraulic brakes on an e-bike, but I'd do a little more of my research and see what I can do. I mentioned earlier that I got my motorcycle started. I'm going to show you what I got here. Here's the motorcycle, okay, sitting right next to the e-bike, and I'm utilizing the trickle charger again. If you can look down, you can see a little red and black cord there. Well, that goes all the way up to here on my charging station, and this is the other end of my trickle charger, and it's on green. It was blinking red yesterday. Even though the battery was new, it still didn't have a full charge, so I plugged it into the trickle charger, and I'm going to keep that all summer long on there. The reason being that there are sometimes a week or so will go by, even longer sometimes, depending on weather and my availability, and the bike just sits here and it drains my battery. So I think I have a little mini computer on mine, and there's always draining a little bit at a time. So I keep this trickle charger on. As it goes down, it charges it back up again. And I always used to do that. Then I got away from it, and I was running into problems. So we're returning back to the way I used to do it, because that always worked. But that should about do it for today. And possibly the next video we'll see will be me working on the motorcycle, changing the oil, putting new shocks on. I want to make that a vlog. And got other things coming up too. As the weather gets better, it gives me more opportunity for things to shoot, things that are a little more interesting that you're going to want to watch. So look forward to that. Keep looking. Make sure you subscribe, and please hit the like button. And I love to hear from you, so please leave a comment. And we'll see you next time on the Windline.